mentioned before that I had a very ugly relationship with alcohol at a very young age. I started to party when I was 15, and I would party on until I was about 26. I am no longer drinking, and I'm so proud of how far I've come on my own journey. There were many things that happened to me that caused me to turn to alcohol for comfort. It is so easy to drink and just have fun and forget. My mom told me once, whilst partying with my friends, when we shouldn't have been, we were underage, all in high school, and in front of everybody, she tells me, "You are way more fun when you drink." That comment has stuck with me. It has replayed in my mind ever since. It hurt me so much to hear my mom say something like that to me. It made me think, okay, if I drink more, then I will be accepted. Accepted by my mom and by my peers, because I'm more fun this way. This is so fucked up of her to say to me looking back. She had her own awful journey with alcohol that I had to live through. Too many traumatic experiences to count. So many embarrassing moments. So many times I tried to ask my mom to please stop drinking, and she would gaslight me and stop for like a day and then just start drinking again, like I was an idiot. One time, much later, it was Christmas Day, and I picked up my brother, and we drove to where she was living at the time, and I was too afraid to walk in because she was not answering our calls, and it was Christmas morning. I am, of course, thinking the worst, but my brother, who, remember, if you've been watching, he has schizophrenia. And he was so brave. He walked in. And he comes back and he just says to me calmly, "She's not coming today." I will never forget how brave my brother was that morning. I was so blessed to have him there with me. I seriously thought we were going to find her dead or something. And that was that was the first Christmas we didn't spend together. And there were just so many times she would drink herself to that point and then just do it all over again. She was still doing dumb shit recently, like smoking cigarettes in my grandma's basement and burning a couch that has been there my whole life. Then she comes whining to me about how mean her sister, my aunt, was being to her about it. Girl, you fucked up. Own it. But narcissists can never take ownership. It is literally like they are living in this fantasy world, and if anyone comes in and tries to shed some light, they are immediately shut down, or they will play the victim. There are no winners when dealing with a narcissist until you decide to choose you and leave. Okay, here's one of those moments where I am putting things in that are happening in real time. And remember, we are in August right now, and this is all happening late April, early May. So, my grandma texts me, "I would like you and your children to come to lunch, either Thursday or Friday." Not will you, not would you like to, more like this is what you will be doing. I politely declined. Then I messaged her so she would know that I would never keep the grandkids away from them. Now remember, this is me standing up for myself and telling I don't want to speak to my mom right now. I don't want to see my mom right now. And then my grandma saying, "Oh, you will be coming over for lunch." But I made sure she knew that I would never keep the grandkids from them. I would never do that. And I am very lucky to have a husband that is willing to bring the kids around. And she responds with, "What are you talking about? And just so you know, I would like to see you. And just because you don't care for me anymore, I still love you." Did you catch all that guilt? Did you hear how she said how I don't care about her anymore? I told her at the get-go, my grandmother, I told her we were solid and it had nothing to do with her. But she's choosing to try to manipulate me. She is taking it upon herself to make it about her. I know why she is doing this. They both don't want the whole family, like my aunt, my uncle, to know anything is happening. Fuck that. I am done hiding. I am done with being fake and all the lying. I am done protecting my mom for her own shit. I responded to my grandmother with, "On the contrary, Grandma, I love you very much. This truly has nothing to do with you. I will not have you make me feel guilty for standing up for myself. No. If I don't want to come around right now, I have every right not to." She comes back with more guilt, saying, "Yes, you do. Life is awfully short, but we'll survive." Which I responded with, "Oh, I know I will survive. I am strong and nothing will ever keep me down." And she never responded after that. She later on gave one of my messages a thumbs down. I understand that me doing this is hurting her daughter, so she is going into protective mode, but she is also choosing not to respect me just as much as my mom is choosing not to respect me. It hurts that she can't see why I'm upset. I guess it doesn't really matter. I no longer truly care about outside validation. I don't need anything outside of myself to know what I'm doing is the right thing. I am not doing this to her or to myself. I'm doing it for us. I can no longer enable her behavior. How will her soul ever grow if I just keep allowing her to disrespect me at every turn? At some point, I had to choose me. A little while later, a private number tried to call me. They think I'm stupid. They think I'm just going to come over to Grandma's for lunch. My mom lives there at this house with my grandma, y'all. Like, I don't trust that shit. No. I have truly taken my power back. I have never stood up for myself in this way towards my family, ever. They have lost control over the situation. I no longer trust my grandma after she has fucking lied for my mom. She was upset that that man came that day, and my mom got her to lie about it. No, I see you. I see both of you. Oh, y'all, we're getting to the nitty gritty now. This has gotten a little long, but stay tuned. I love y'all so much. Thank you for following my story, and I will continue telling. Love y'all.